Welcome to the video. I can't believe I'm saying this, but I'm about to head out into the great outdoors with my camera. The sun is shining and I'm finally feeling a little bit inspired to get out there. So the plan today is to go into London. I have no agenda. I don't know where I'm going to go. I'm just going to head in and see where the wind takes me. I'm going to be shooting on the Fuji today, the X100VI, hoping for a little bit of casual street photography. Who knows where the day will take me. Little bonus to this little outing is that Freewell kindly sent me a little care package. Not sponsored, just sent me this stuff to try it out. What they've sent me is this CP and mist filter, which is built in with a lens hood. So I thought it looked kind of cool. This is the box here, you can see. So I'm going to unbox this now actually and just have a look at it. First time I've seen it, so let's have a look. I just made a video on all of my accessories for the X100VI. You can check that down below if you want, but this literally came in just after I made that, but maybe it'll be a new addition to my top 10. Maybe I'll have to ditch something else out. Quite nice first impressions. I like a bit of Freewell gear and I do like a filter, as you all know. Okay, so you get the lens cap here. Looks like you've got the nice kind of retro style square hood on it, very trendy. And that unscrews from the next part. There's a hood. Let's see if you can see that. My hand up behind it. Pretty nice. Underneath that, you then have, how many parts does this have? Okay, so this is the CPL and the mist. It looks like it's a quarter strength, so that comes off the front. And then I guess this is the adapter ring that you can obviously attach it to the front of the Fuji. So let's do that now. I unscrew my other bits off the front of here and screw that on like so. And then the filter goes on like this. Then the lens hood on top of that. Quite the stack. Wow. So there you have it. Looks quite nice. I'll show it to you in this section so you can see how it kind of looks. Now I'm guessing, oh yeah, very clever. It has this little notch on the side here. If you can't see this, I will overlay some better B-roll, but you can basically push that to adjust your CPL, which, if you know, if you've got a lens hood on your camera, you can't get to a filter underneath. So that is quite a nice little touch. So you can spin that round and adjust accordingly. So I guess all that's left to do is take this out. It does look really nice actually. I mean, it's pretty nice quality. It's pretty good. The black looking very stealth with my black Fuji. I think it comes in silver as well. But yeah, that's a really handy touch, that little dial on the side there. So let's go put this to the test, get into London and make some photos. So far so good. Hopped out at Old Street there, which is usually an area I kind of like pass through quite quickly to get to where I'm going. So it was nice to slow down, stop and just have the time today and try and make some compositions. I think some came out pretty nice. So as I mentioned, shooting on the X100VI today with this new lens hood filter setup. It's pretty good so far. I do enjoy being able to change the CP filter whilst you've got a hood on. I've never actually had a hood for this camera, so quite enjoying that. Just to mention, I'm shooting in JPEG and RAW, but mostly I've really enjoyed the JPEGs from this camera. So I use Reggie's Portra. That's always a question I get asked. What recipe do I use? It's the one I've landed on time and time again. I've tried quite a few, but I really like it. So I will put down a couple of tweaks that I made to it down below. I used it predominantly when I was in New York, and I just cooled it down a little bit. So if you're interested, that's down below. And now focus onwards to try and find Columbia Road Flower Market. I know where it is. I'm trying not to use my map. I'm trying to find my way there so that I walk down some different roads. So let's hope we actually end up there today. So that was one of those situations, Columbia Road. So many interesting characters and loads happening, but it was almost just that tiny bit, well actually not tiny bit, quite a substantial amount too busy. You just couldn't get any space to like pick anything out. So I captured a couple of video clips. I might have pulled off one or two shots. It was like fun to go down there anyway. The vibe is really nice. It's got some music playing and just a lot kind of generally going on, lots of colours, etc. But super hard to take some photos, and I was getting a little bit claustrophobic. It was a bit too intense. So come off there now. I'm going to head back towards Shoreditch. The sun is still shining. Really enjoying just having this really casual stroll with no major agenda. So I hope you're enjoying the photos so far, and I'll see you a little bit further along the road. I think that's a wrap. I'm going to call it a day. I was going to head to Bank on my way home and hop off the tube. However, I think I'll save that for another day and leave on a high. So it's been a great little afternoon out in East London. As I mentioned at the beginning, I do really get into the vibe of street style photography. I really enjoy the graffiti, all the colours and just everything that's going on. There's always a huge amount of activity and loads of people doing different kind of things. So hopefully you've enjoyed the photos. All shot on the Fuji. I really did enjoy that little lens hood with the CP built in it, really handy. It was quite nice to have a hood back on the camera, just a nice little stroll. I have picked up a donut treat for my way home, so I'm going to eat that, maybe grab one more coffee for the road, and I look forward to getting home, editing these shots and sharing them with you. I hope you've enjoyed the video. Please do give it a thumbs up and drop me a comment down below if you did. Really appreciate all of the support, and I will look forward to seeing you in the next video. Hopefully lots more of this kind of wandering around with the camera POV style stuff to come now that this glorious weather is back in the UK. So I will see you in the next one.